Thank you for joining us and good morning. Welcome to today's edition of the program. This is Good Morning Plateau. Today being Friday is the last edition for the week, and so we say welcome on today's edition of the program. Well, we started this journey some weeks back and we're still on it, looking at the transformation going on in our tertiary institutions on the plateau. Good Morning Plateau will be looking at the ongoing transformation of skills, science and technology going on at the College of Arts, Science and Technology, Kurgui. With every honor and pleasure, we welcome Mr. Jidankat Musa Goteng. He is the acting provost of the College of Arts, Science and Technology, Kurgui. We call it CAST, Kurgui. I will be opening up, or he will be opening up on how he has been building the technical workforce and preparing the youth for jobs and innovation. That's the focus on the program this morning. I'd like to say welcome to you, sir. Good to have you in the studio.
Good morning, my brother Pam Doyle. Good morning, listener, and the good people of Plateau State.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, listener, that is it. All I ask of you is please stay and catch the transformation going on at Cast Kurgui, because that will be basically what the focus on the program would be. So let me ask by saying, how has the journey been? When were you appointed into the office as the acting provost, and how has the journey been?
I was appointed January 2025 as acting provost of CAS Kurgui. And the journey so far has been very hectic due to challenges in the college. See, the college was established in the year 2000 by His Excellency Chief Joshua Chibidare, and the law empowers the college to run two programs. That is the Interim Joint Matriculation Board, IJMB, which has its headquarters at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and then the diploma program. These two programs, we have to run them together, and the IJMB program, as I said, is an external program which is being coordinated by Ahmadu Bello, and we are an affiliation of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria.
All right, interesting. So, what have you seen, or what did you see on ground? You earlier on said there are challenges. So, yes. What did you see on ground in your capacity as the acting provost?
When I came on board as the acting provost, the college was neglected for the past years, most especially the decay in the infrastructures in the college, most especially the accommodations for students. And then it drastically reduced the student enrollment, because the parents or guardians, whenever they used to bring their wards or children, they always felt discouraged based on the dilapidated nature of the structures in the college. But with the coming on board of the present administration, I will tell you, my brother, things have changed. The hostel accommodation that we used to face a great challenge is now given a first lift, most especially the continuation of the project. It was formerly called La Long Legacy Project, but this present government, we have to appreciate it because it continued from where the legacy project stopped. And then the hostel accommodation is now given a first lift, and they are almost completing the both male and female hostels. Each of the hostels for male and females are three blocks of story building, of which a block comprises of 32 rooms. Now the present government is continuing with it. It's almost at the point of completion, and I would rate it at 95%. And he has given at least because for us to smile, and it will also lead to the increase in the student enrollment, because people are now appreciating the way the present government is now constructing, building, and then completing the projects.
All right, but let me let the listener know that you can follow this conversation live on Facebook. Go to Plateau Radio Television Corporation Jos official. Yes, official. You're going to follow this conversation as well as watch. That's right, you'd watch this conversation on Facebook, same as on YouTube. Okay, now let's talk about the relevance. What's the relevance of caste in the present day? Is it still of one that we should pay attention to? Is it still one that we should say, hey, let's take our children to? Tell us about that.
Yes. You see, as I said earlier, CAS Kurgui run a program that is very unique. Unique in the sense that IJMP trains students to go into different fields of specialization. IJMP program produces products that they can go into different fields of specializations in this country and even outside the country. It is unique in the sense that IJMP, for example, you will get combinations that cut across all fields of endeavor. Biology, chemistry, physics as a combination will give you variety of programs. You can go in for MBBS, go in for vet medicine, you can go in for microbiology, you can go in for nursing, you can go in for other areas of specialization under sciences. At the same time, IJMP programs prefers candidates that in the arts, that they can also go in for law, mass comm, and other areas of specialization under arts courses. Then we still have social sciences, whereby you can get accounting, business management, and other fields of specialization. I said it is unique. Unlike other programs, whereby, for example, in the diploma programs, like in the Polytechnic, you cannot get other areas, most especially the medical aspect and then the law aspect, you cannot get them. But in CAS Kurgui, where we run IJMB, all the fields of specialization in this world, you can get them there. And that's why it is so unique as compared to other programs or other institutions.
Okay, so now tell us about what the effort your management is putting to ensure that what you are taking off from the difference is being felt and seen at this point in time. So what is it that you're doing, definitely, your management that is, to see that the situation you met on ground does not remain the same?
Just like I said earlier, when I came on board, the student enrollment was just too low. We are having slightly above 200 students. But when we came on board, because we have seen the handwork of His Excellency, he has passion for education, and he has done well. He has concern for particularly CAS Kurgui, because he discovered that the student enrollment was done too low. So we had to think outside the box also, and we had to improve the student enrollment. And then presently the student enrollment stand at little above 700. And we are pursuing to get even more than the 700 that we have. Before the dwindling student enrollment, we used to have 2,000 and above in the past. But due to some challenges, as I mentioned earlier, the student enrollment dropped drastically. But as we have now stepped up based on the body language of His Excellency, we have seen he has concern for the college, and we have also put in our best, and that's why we have now improved the student enrollment, and we are promising that we will do better than the present number that we have.
What about classrooms?
The classrooms are available, but we still have dilapidated structures, and we are praying with the ongoing projects that is ongoing in the college. His Excellency, we definitely know that he's going to do more, as we have seen what he is doing for us.
What about your impact within your area of location? What's your impact there? That's in Kurgui. Usually, it is said that organizations or institutions, there are ways you carry your immediate environment. How do you carry them along?
Sincerely speaking, we have a very cordial working relationship with the community, because the community, they were along the line, they were discouraged based on the student enrollment, and so everybody was disturbed, thinking that the college may one day just die a natural death. But with the present administration of His Excellency Chief Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfang, things have changed, and then they have started seeing changes both in the infrastructure and then student enrollment, and then they said they have hope that things are going to be done to good and better for the community and Plateau State at large.
Okay, take us through the quality of your people who pass through your institution. What quality do you give different from what ordinarily other places would?
Mr. Palmdwell, if I will take you to Jos University Teaching Hospital, take you to Plateau Hospital, take you to Bingham University, you know the quality of students that we have produced. If I go to you today, I'm just like a father in that place, because most of our products are medical doctors there. If I go there, we are always welcomed by our past students. It will interest you also to know that some of our students, like the JMD General Manager, Hart Bankat, was our product, and you know how he's performing. You know Pharmacist Kim, who is the Director General, Plateau.
No problem.
He's the General Manager, Plateau Drugs Medical Commission Management, and he's also performing excellently. These are some of the many that we have, and some of them are even outside the country performing excellently well.
You must be a proud
We are really proud of them.
head now of
And
institution.
if you go to the judiciary, most of them, like Barrister Yilji, and many of them, there are many. And that's why I said earlier that this program is unique. And you know, that center, the HMB Center, in Nigeria, we have over 100 centers in Nigeria. And CAS Kurgui is one of the most respected center in the country. You know, it was formerly at School of Preliminary Studies, KFI, but due to creation of Nasarawa State, we moved, Chief Joshua Dare moved it to CAS Kurgui, and then the nomenclature changed, not SPS again, but College of Arts, Science and Technology, to accommodate another program, which is the diploma program.
Okay, but now let's look at it. There's a part of the government for the government to play in terms of infrastructure. What about management? What's management doing? Because there are contending issues for the government to handle, and they cannot handle everywhere at the same time. What is management doing to see that the issue of infrastructure, especially in the classrooms, is being worked on? That will be the first consideration for any parents to want to take their ward or children to the school. So what is management doing on their own to see that a remedy comes?
The management have done their own part, most especially despite the dwindling internal generated revenue of the college. We also contribute immensely in seeing that the little IGR that we generate, we also put it into the development of the infrastructural decay, because we discovered that it's not everything that government will do for you. We now go into other businesses. For example, we have gone into cattle rearing for us to boost our internal generation. to help us amend some areas that government cannot touch. And that's what we have been doing. And we have some areas such as our guest house that we generated some little revenue also, and then we also help in improving the infrastructure of that college.
Interesting. I love that. Yes, you have to go outside of the box. They say go outside of the box, where to be able to create some change and make some impact. But then let's look at the approach of Plateau people to Cast Kurgui. Are you satisfied with the attention that we as Plateau people give to Cast Kurgui? If you compare to, say, Plateau State University, Bokos, of course, that's top notch. So, in that light, is it the same with Cast Kurgui? How are we supposed to treat Cast Kurgui as Plateau people?
Sincerely speaking, the attention of the Plateau people is not encouraging. The reason is because people are always afraid of IJMB exam. You know, IJMB exam is an exam that you need to sit down very well and then articulate what you have gained within 1 year, because it's a 12-month calendar examination that students must sit and then write. And you know, it's an external exam. But one good thing about it is that parents or people of Plateau State are not aware is there are students or candidates that they are saying at home, which they continue to write JAM. If you are training a student to write IJMB, you are also training that person to also write UTME. Last year, we have 350 students that sat for IJMB. Out of the 350, almost 300 of them wrote UTME because they are liberty. They can write the UTME using that knowledge they have acquired from IJMB to also write IJMB and the UTME at the same time. So almost 300 of them out of 350 got 250 and above. Unlike other people that they will continue to stay at home without going down for IJMB. So it is killing two birds with one stone. As we are training the students, we are training them for IJMB, at the same time training them for UTMB. So I'm appealing to the people of Plateau State to make use of that program so that at least we can get students that they can perform excellently in UTME, whereby they can go for professional courses like engineering, medicine, and other areas of specialization. They will score very high.
Obviously, this is a thing of concern, because I've come across people that have sat for JAM 3 times,
Yes.
3 times, 2 times, 3 times,
Yes.
and this score too is not encouraging, because most times you would hear that people are struggling to want to look for admission 150, 160, 170. It's so discouraging that if opportunity like what you've said is on ground, so why are they not thinking about it? Or is it you who is not really actually telling Plateau people about the possibility that they can get running through the IJMB program?
That's why we have to step up our own program. We are using new people like PRTV and other media so that they can help in publicizing the programs that we are running, because people are not quite aware of the utilization of the IJMB program, which we can also make use of it in your UTME. And that's where we must have to step up our effort, and we must have to make sure that the people of Plateau State get to know about the program very well, so that it will also help them to train their children or train their wards.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so what about staff strength of CAST? You cannot do all of this if you don't have the number of those who would train these children. What is the staff strength like at CAST?
That is the area that has a great concern. His Excellency has passion for education. He has helped us a lot. most of the areas that we applied, most especially for fund, for assistance, he always give us express approval. For example, conduction of IGMB, whenever we apply for fund, because it's an external exam and we have to make use of funds for for the conduct of that exam. And whenever we apply, His Excellency always give us express approval. And then again, apart from the infrastructural development that is ongoing, we also apply it in a situation whereby we complete these structures. We need solar energy. He expressly gave us the approval, though the fund has not been released from the Ministry of Finance. But the area that we are so concerned is the staff. The last time we had employment in Kaskurgui was the year 2006. That was almost at the tail end of the regime of Chief Joshua Tibidari.
That's 20 years ago.
20 years ago. And at that time, we had 188 academic staff. Presently, we have only 57 academic staff. The reason is because most have retired. They have taken away some of them, and some have gone for greener pasture. It's a transition ground whereby somebody may prefer to go higher. And that's why we have this drastic reduction in the number of academic staff. And that is our request before His Excellency. They gave us approval of 74 staff to be recruited, but up to now, they have not given us the approval to recruit them. And it is before the Commissioner for Education, the Head of Service, and His Excellency. And we are pleading, even this week, we are still pleading for them to release it. Though it will not be adequate, but it's better to have that number to at least be added up to. For example, I was hired with the security unit. We used to have 30 security personnel, but today we are having only 5.
Okay, let's not go there. Let's not talk about the security. Okay, let's not talk about the security. We need it. Yes, we need it. So that will be talked outside of at this point. So it takes me to my next question. I was going to ask about security. How secure is the environment? How secure is the school that's Kaskurgui?
Well, the college is being fenced in the front, but the other side, it is not fenced. And we have applied to the government to come into our aid. But nevertheless, we have never gotten any security challenge in the college. And we have to give kudos to the executive chairman of the local government, because he's doing wonderfully well in ensuring that security of the entire local government is protected. And we have to give him accolade for that.
That's Honorable Christopher
Exactly.
Manship
He's
Wallat.
He's really trying.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, now let's talk about the achievement now. In all of this, all of the challenges, all of the things that are supposed to pull you down, take us through the successes. Tell us the success stories recorded so far under your watch.
The success is the performance of our students as compared to other institutions in the country. As I said earlier, Kaskurgui is rated very high. If you mention Kaskurgui in Ahmadu Bello University, they will look at you with 2 eyes, because they know how we have been performing. We have received awards from Ahmadu Bello University because, one, it is an examination malpractice free. And secondly, we have been performing excellently. And then we have received awards from even Plateau State government in the past because of our excellent performances. And then what has also helped us a lot is because the number of our graduates that they have gone into different fields of specialization have given us the courage, and it's a cause that we must have to appreciate.
So have you been able to galvanize these alumni of the college? Have you been able to galvanize them to say, hey, come back, think about us give back?
We have a unit which is being headed by the director of advancement office, and actually he's bringing the past students together, and they are also interested. They promise us that they can never leave Kaskurgui to die, because they have achieved a lot from the college, and the director who is in charge of that is bringing all students together to also make their own contribution to see to the success and progress of the college.
All right. Still looking at the local government, I'm sure Christopher Walat is also listening to this conversation. Take us through the relationship that you have with him, because I recall in the news some time ago, he has been one who would say all institutions within my domain should be given priority and should be given attention. Take us through what he has been able to do with you as the acting provost in CAST.
Sincerely speaking, the chairman has done wonderfully well for us. The other time we had challenge, he called for a stakeholder meeting in the college, of which they put their heads together to see to the progress of the college. And then you see, as I made mention of the student enrollment, he promised us he's going to give scholarship program to intended candidates that they will be enrolled into RGMB programs and in the diploma programs. So he's on the way, and we are praying that he's going to keep to his promise, because we know him, he will do it. And we have been having a very cordial relationship, because no matter what, whenever we have some challenges, like myself and the governing council chairman, Professor Gimba, we went to see him the other time. He gave us his words, and he's actually helping to see to the progress of the college. He said he can never be there as a chairman and then seeing the college dying. He must make sure that this college is given a facelift.
Do you have synergy with your colleague, head of institutions in Plateau State, and what do you do?
We have an association called the Committee of Head of Station Institutions, and we have been interacting. We have our chairman, who is the provost of College of Nursing, VOM, and we have been putting heads together to see different challenges in different schools.
Okay. All right, listener, this is Good Morning Plateau. On the program this morning, we are having this conversation with Mr. Jidankat Musa Goteng. He is the acting provost, College of Arts, Science and Technology, Kurgui, better known as CAST Kurgui. We have been looking at the efforts being put in building the technical workforce and preparing the youth for jobs and innovation in this conversation that we've been having for the past 29 minutes. We will go for this short break. When we come back, it will be time for you, the listener, to have your say on the conversation. It's Good Morning Plateau on Peace FM 90.5 Jos. You can also be a part of it when you follow us on Facebook. Go to Plateau Radio Television Corporation Jos Official. Yes, go there and then follow this conversation. We shall be right back. Please don't go away.
Having breakfast, driving, or in
Peace FM 90.5. Jos, thank you for staying with us. We have had the first part of the conversation here in the studio with Mr. Jidankat Musa Guteng, the acting provost, College of Arts, Science and Technology, Cast Kurgui. So far. All right, it's that time for you, the listener, to be a part of the conversation. To do so, call the number 08125886048. I take it slowly. 08125886048. That's the number to call. You can also drop your comments on Facebook. Go to Good Morning or Plateau Radio Television Corporation Official and drop your comment there. We'll be able to take and then get you to have your say. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pamjoel.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, the acting provost of Cast Kurgui in the studio.
Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I am Gorzo Kopdi Kwaful calling from Panshin.
Gorzo Kopdi, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Pamjoel. The acting provost has spoken very well about the Cast Kurgui. The security of the student of Cast Kurgui is very important because not any student would like to learn in an atmosphere of insecurity. The acting provost should try to tackle the issue of social vices, like the use of social abuse like drugs and cultism in the college. I'm appealing to the acting provost to try to subsidize the tuition fees of the college so that the next students can be able to enroll into the college. Therefore, admission into the college should be based on merit, not based on who you know. The college should try to focus on practical aspects, not on the theory aspect in terms of art, science, and technology. And the use of artificial intelligence, AI, in terms of easy access to technology is very important because we are moving from the analog to the digital technology. There should be a synergy between the management of the college and the students. And there should be a cordial relationship between the college and the host community, Kurgui. The welfare of the staff of the College of Arts, Science and Technology, Kurgui, is very important. They need to be motivated. The students should use the Cast Kurgui to be job creator, not to be job seeker. The government should try to improve on the infrastructure development of the college. I want to give kudos to the acting provost of the Cast Kurgui for the good work that he's doing. But like Oliver Twist, we are asking for more from the acting provost. The government should have the political will to employ more staff of the college. There should be a synergy between the Cast Kurgui and other colleges of art, science, and technology outside the state. The college, which was established in the year 2000, is a welcome development in the state. There should be a perimeter fence in the college to tackle the issue of security challenges that we are facing. And by the grace of God, the acting provost will be confirmed as the substantive provost of the college. But my question to the acting provost is that, what are you doing in terms of accreditation of courses in the college? And what are you doing to tackle the issue of substance abuse and cultism among the students of Cast Kurgui? I want to know whether they have cordial relationship with the governing council of the college, and whether the college have cordial relationship with the host committee of Kurgui. I want the acting provost to clarify me on that. That is my own opinion, Mr. Pamjoel and the acting provost. Have a wonderful weekend ahead, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Gorzo Kopdi, for your contribution. 08125886048. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Krankes Kadun calling you from Bushi, aka Majority Leader.
Krankes, please talk loud. Talk loud.
Hello?
Talk with vigor. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Are you getting me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I want to appreciate our guest this morning for this enlightenment. Issue of lecturers' welfare, I want to appeal to you to put more effort so that we should have more.
Sorry about that, Krankes. But then, welfare of staff. That's what you talked about there. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Isaac Ite, the radio speaker from Jos East.
Isaac Ite, go ahead.
Thank you very much. I want to give kudos to the guest, the acting provost of Cast Kurgui. He has spoken very well about what they have been able to achieve so far as a college. That college, from inception, has been contributing immensely to the educational development of Plateau State, particularly the IGNB program. And I want to appreciate the provost because of the new innovation he has brought into the college. But I am aware that the college runs diploma programs. I want to know from the provost, the acting provost rather, the diploma programs, are they accredited? Are they NG program, national diploma programs? Because we have ordinary national diploma and we have national diploma. I want to know about that. And then, of course, the diploma programs should be expanded in the college to accommodate other courses of human endeavor. I think if that is done, the better for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Isaac Itse.
Good morning, class.
Thank you very much, Isaac Itse. Thank you. 08125886048 about accreditation. Are your programs accredited? That's what he's asking. Would come when we compile the responses. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Moses Ajiji. I'm calling from Jos.
Moses Ajiji from Jos. Go ahead.
Yes, I wish to commend the provost for a job well done, and I want to know when the IJND exam results are coming out. That was written, I think, sometime in June. Thank you very much, Mr. Provost.
Okay, thank you very much. So when will the results be coming out? The exams written sometime in June. When will the results be coming out? All right, wait for that very shortly. Let's hear from the next caller. 08125886048. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm Peace Ambassador Caleb Lamerle.
All right.
Nakoa, Radio Senator.
All right, go ahead.
I would like to say to show appreciation to the provost for ushering people that will contribute to the society and community at large. I would say that they should add more grace to their elbows. I will plead to the government to add more workers. When the workers are overloaded, it affects their efficiency and performance. So we are pleading to the government to give more room for the provost to employ more workers for high productivity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Caleb Lamarle. You're more of commendation. Well, we have Moses Ajiji, yes, on Facebook saying, watching live. You just made your own point some minutes ago. Nandom Isaac is saying, good morning, Plateau and beyond. Please, where is Kurgui located? Mr. Provost, how do you deal with exam malpractice and how safe is the location of the college? Thanks and remain blessed. Felkuka Ishaya go on saying okay. While Winifred Isaac saying, good morning, Plateau. I pray that the state government will look into the needs of the institution and do the needful. Okay, someone is trying to reach out. Okay, but then, okay, he's watching. Yenle Emmanuel is watching. Okay, that's the information from that one. Okay, let's hear from another caller before we listen to the response from the acting provost. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
All right, I am Honorable Kim, but call me the ultimate from Barking Ladi.
Honorable Kim, the ultimate. Go ahead.
Good morning, Provost. Good morning.
Go ahead.
I've listened keenly. To all you have discussed, and you have just been practical and on point. God bless you. I keep it up.
Thank you.
You have shown that you are a working provost, and your plan and projection for the school is adequate. Apart from the school being a training institution or a making institution for further studies, what other things do you seek to achieve in that school? And it's like that school was established during Darius, just as well as Plasu. It shows a sign that Darius was really in a picture of making not only Plateau great, but Nigeria great. Because an uninformed people or an uneducated people
are a people that are finished, and that no nation grows beyond its academia. Thank you very much for being there, and God bless.
Thank you very much. Yenle Emmanuel is saying, wow, great cast side. While MC Mario Chinwal Damulak is saying, watching live, more grace to the acting provost. Okay, acting provost, you're getting lots of morning.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Crankcase once more. I was short of unit.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Go ahead now.
What I was trying to put across was that issue of welfare of staff. Are you getting me?
Yes, I am.
Yes, because I had acting provost saying that some lecturers left because they go for greener pasture. So you should take more effort about their welfare. And then more effort about, I heard you saying that you have fenced a front of the school. Put more effort so that you fence it all. Because poor environment affect our student learning. And then they will, if some of students here the school is not fenced, it will discourage some students to come there. So put more effort. Acting provost, put more effort what you are doing. Keep what you are doing up. God will be your strength. I love this show. Keep what you are doing up.
Okay, thank you very much, Crankcase. There's emphasis there. Acting provost, put more effort. That's it. One more call. We will come back to the studio. 08125886058. 6048 actually. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please tell us your name and where you're calling from. And please bring down the volume of your radio set.
Yes, I have done that.
Go ahead. No, you've not.
My name
you've
is
not.
Raju.
You've not. Bring down the volume of radio set.
I think I have done that.
No, you've not. You've not.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay,
and be fast about it.
I think I have done that, sir.
All right, go ahead then.
My name is Adudia. I'm calling from Miango.
Go ahead, Adu. But I can still hear fallback, but no problem. Go ahead.
I want to give the acting provost a credit because two of my children, they are the products of that school. The first day I went to Kurgui to admit my child. In fact, the college was trying to give me some discourages because of the condition of the structure in that institution. But thank God, the acting provost is giving us assurance that there is a lot of improvement in that college. I say kudos that, sir, because you are doing a lot. I have a question to ask the acting provost. Sir, is there any deduction of school fees to the host community? Because they're the ones that give you the land to construct that college. I don't know whether you have any college of caste, college of caste could be. In Jesus' name. Thank you very much.
Amen. Adugia, next time, please bring down the volume of your radio set when we request for that, because it's enough to say, hey, you're not interested in the conversation. Please do next time. All right, we have Moses Ajiji who's saying, we understand there is an ongoing scholarship. That's to you, Provost. We understand there is an ongoing scholarship. Can the acting provost enlighten the public on the scholarship program available in CAST? Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Pam Doyle, and thank you, all my listeners, for your wonderful words of encouragement and then contribution and questions. Yes, I did not mention the issue of scholarship program, and it's one of the reasons why we have gotten increase in the student enrollment. When I came on board, we discovered that the student enrollment, as I said earlier, was down too low. So we initiated, and then we came out with a scholarship program. Even among my staff, we tasked them to contribute to see to the success of the college. Because wherever you work, you must make it working. And that was why we introduced the scholarship program. Just like somebody also asked whether we have some kind of school fees reduction for the host community. It's not only for the host community, but it cut across board. For example, the IGMB school fees is 72, including the accommodation. But with the introduction of the scholarship, it has been reduced by 50%. So, and that's why it led to the increase in the student enrollment. We have discovered that it's poverty that is hindering most of our candidates or our children from coming to school. And when we introduced that scholarship program, we discovered that the host communities, majority of them came on board. And you know, IGMB program, as I said, is one of the best centers in Nigeria. And that's why we still get candidates from other states coming to Kaskurgi. All the way from Anambra, you get somebody in Kaskurgi. And that scholarship also will touch them also.
And you're saying staff of the institutions are the ones contributing for the scholarship?
And then spirited individuals.
Okay, public spirited individuals.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
We now introduce that based on our agreement. I called the members of staff. We sat together and then we came out with that agreement. And so we went around looking for funds also to at least augment and to give room for more candidates to come into the college. And that's why we are working stronger.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take them one after the other. Adugia say he has two of his children there,
Yes.
but the state of infrastructure is discouraging.
At that time.
Okay.
At that time.
And now you said you have upped the game.
Because with the present government, sincerely speaking, we have to give kudos to His Excellency. He has passion for this education, and he has serious concern for Kaskurgi. Because I remember what he said when we met with him the other time, and that's why he's continuing with the project that he made on ground. And if government will get that kind of spirit of continuity, we will go a long way. And I'm praying that by the end of 2031, after his second tenure, that college will be converted. And that's our prayer. It will be upgraded to a polytechnic.
Now, Moses Ajiji is saying, when will results be coming out, your exams that you held in June?
Yes, by God's grace, you know, IGMB and UTME are organized by JAM. So it is the decision of the JAM that IGMB must be written in June so that they can mark it and then release the result for direct entry. Because direct entry and UTME go to 100 level. Direct entry is through IGMB. So the result must definitely be released in this August that we are going to enter.
All right. Then are your diplomas accredited?
Yes, that is the greatest challenge that we are facing. The other time the NBTE came, and of course, we have made mention of infrastructural decay. The number of staff are inadequate, and so they gave us advice, and we are picking it up with government. So the diploma programs are not accredited. We are running an ordinary diploma program for now. But we are hoping with the present government that since they have passion for education, they are going to listen to us, and then we go areas.
Cultism, substance abuse, tuition as well as accreditation is what Gorzo Kopdi called to inquire about. What are you doing? Because the school environment is also one area where the bad boys want to hang around too. So what are the efforts you're putting in to ensure that children don't go there and then they come back worse?
The other time we had the case of cultism that was almost 5 years ago. At that time, I was not the acting provost, but I was in the college knowing all what was going on. There are some group of students that they indulged into cultism, but we made use of vigilante, of which we hired them, and then they assisted. Since that time, we have never heard of the issue of cultism in the college again. It's almost 5 years ago.
And what about substance abuse?
Yes, it's very common with students. You will discover that with the effort you are putting, there are some that they are there in the college not to learn, but they are there to destroy others. And at least we are coping with the way we are handling the issue in the college.
Honorable Kim from Barikin Ladi is saying, what do you intend to achieve based on what you've achieved so far?
With the commitment by the present government and with the effort we were also putting, because it's a two-way kind of a thing. The government has an effort, we must have an effort, and we are praying that at the end of the day, this college will be upgraded by His Excellency. And that's our prayer, that he's going to, if he will keep to the tempo he's doing for the college is going into a greater height.
And then what's the implication, the cost implication? What does it take to really have the institution accredited and place it at the standard that it should be?
There are many factors.
Okay.
One of which is the staff strength. Two, the infrastructure of the college, the classrooms, offices, accommodation for all staff, and then good laboratories. These are some conditions or factors that will necessitate the accreditation programs of the college, and of which we are very hopeful that since this present government is putting effort, we are hopeful we will go to that level.
Interesting. Okay, we'll have to bring this conversation to a close at this point. So what would be your call to the government? What would be your call to your staff? And what would be your call to the students of CAST Kurgui?
To the government, I am appealing to His Excellency to expedite action in releasing the 2 years ago interview conducted for newly recruited staff, so that it can boost the staff strength of the college. And then to my staff, already they are up and doing. And with the few number of staff that are on ground, they are putting in their effort. They have been sacrificing. And as I've said earlier, even in the finances, they have contributed to see to the success of the scholarship program. And to my students, my students, they know us, they know me. They know what they have gained. And they are always appreciative of what we are doing for their progress. And so we are pleading that they will keep the tempo moving, so that at least others that they are coming after them, they will also benefit.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jidankat Musa Goteng, the Acting Provost, College of Arts, Science and Technology, CAST Kurgui, for your time with us on the program today. It's been worthwhile. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Listener, I'd like to believe that this conversation has been an enriching one. Let's do it again next week on Good Morning Plateau. On behalf of the production crew, led by the executive producer, Rita Kacholompam, the supervising producers, we have Fudungyang and Esther Nasara. The producer of the program is Inga Samuel, co-produced by Titus Dates. We have Nandak Dashi, an IT student from Plasu, who has played a big role in the production. Thank you very much, Nandak Dashi. For the ICT unit, we have Simon Selball, Adati Seti, the DCA Vina Adams, studio manager Lawrence Danat, the technical officer Daudanguru. For the newsroom, I see Rifkatu Yakubu. I also see Bill Kisu. Yes, I see the two of you. And then students of IT from Plasu and Nile, you're welcome for being a part of all of this. My name is Pamdel saying, do have for yourself a great and a wonderful day. Good morning, Plateau.